Welcome back, everybody, to Funkirista TV. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Now, first of all, I just have to apologize for my voice. Okay? Oh, you're going to manage it, ladies and gentlemen, because I have some kind of cracked voice. Okay? But this one, we have to take a look on one particular prophecy that foretells Biafra's peaceful emergence, and also Igbo presidency key to Nigeria's future. There is this one particular spiritual leader that is predicting that the peaceful emergence of the Federal Republic of Biafra. Okay? And the man also outlines the key events that will shape Nigeria's future. Well, after this news, ladies and gentlemen, you can come to our comment section. Come let us know what you really think about this particular prophecy. For me, I don't believe in these people, in this prophecy. I feel that they are looking for fames and they are looking for names, you know, and also in search of money. Yes, the Biafra might come, okay, but not because of their prophecy. It is because God wanted it to happen. I don't believe in nowadays prophecies. They are just guessing, okay? They are just guessing. Prophecy foretells Biafra's peaceful emergence. Igbo presidency, key to Nigeria's future. In a striking prophetic revelation, a spiritual leader has predicted the peaceful emergence of the Federal Republic of Biafra, outlining key events that will shape Nigeria's future. The message highlights divine orchestration as the guiding force for Biafra's actualization, emphasizing that the process will be devoid of violence. It continues. Nnamdi Kanu detention seems a spiritual refinement. The prophecy reiterates that Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, will not be released unconditionally. Comparing Kanu's situation to the biblical story of Moses, the leader described his current detention as a period of spiritual preparation for the future. 3 steps to Biafra's emergence. Let's take a look to see the 3 steps. The revelation details 3 pivotal steps that will lead to Biafra's peaceful separation. 1, according to the news, ladies and gentlemen, an Igbo presidency. The rise of an Igbo president or a prominent Igbo figure in leadership will mark the beginning of the transition. Secondly, religious crisis. A major religious conflict will prompt mass migration between the north and south. Thirdly, regional agreement meetings among southern and northern governors will result in a mature decision to separation. The spiritual leader stressed that these events are divinely ordained and will unfold in due course. In a vision reportedly received in 2022, the country's eventual division will symbolize by an ostrich being split into parts, with each region taking its share according to the prophecy. The Igbo will peacefully break away to establish Biafra without conflict. The first president of Biafra, according to the prophecy, will be a light, complex. Oh my gosh. The first president of Biafra, according to the prophecy, will be a light complexioned skinned man known for his humility and integrity. The leader is expected to maintain a close connection with the people and will bridge traditional and modern cultural value. Biafra as a hope of innovation. Biafra is envisioned as a future technological and trade powerhouse, akin to Japan. The leader assured that the region's inherent talent and resilience will position Biafra on the global stage as a center of innovation and development. The prophecy concluded with a call for patience and prayer, urging Nigerians to await the fulfillment of these divine guided steps. The leader emphasized that Biafra's emergence will unfold in God's perfect time, signaled by a historic consensus among Southern governors. This vision offers a roadmap for a new chapter in Nigeria's history, fostering hope for a peaceful transition. All according to the prophecy and also according to the news, ladies and gentlemen. Funky don't know anything, right? The man have said, okay? But we must to go take a look on what is happening in between APC and PDP right now. This one is coming from Sahara Reporters, ladies and gentlemen. There is this trouble inside APC, between APC and PDP, where the people are saying that APC must apologize to Peter Obi over inflammatory language, dangerous threat under Tinubu government. This one they come from Atiku Abubakar. Okay, remember last time some group of APC people, they came out to warn Peter Obi, okay, saying that Peter Obi cannot continue to criticize Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He is not the only person in Nigeria or the only presidential or former presidential candidate they have in Nigeria, that they should stop criticizing Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Okay, so, and I told them that that is the way they play the game, right? Because we see what Atiku said to Peter Obi before, and we've seen what Peter Obi have said to Atiku before. We have seen what Bola Ahmed Tinubu have said about Atiku, and Buhari have said about, just like that. They have been, hurling what is called insult on each other. But at the end of the day, after the election, they still come together peacefully. That is one of the good things in democracy. Because after the fight, they also become friends as usual, and they normalize everything, and everybody begin to move on with his or her life. That is, once again, the good thing about politics. Even though they haul insults against each other, but at the end of the day, they are cool with each other, okay? APC must apologize to Peter Obi, Nigerians over inflammatory language, dangerous threats under Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Atiku Abubakar, they yarn this one now. He's saying dangerous threat. To tell somebody that is a threat, you know what it means? And he add dangerous. He said dangerous threats. So these are the kind of languages they use. Okay? And you can also see that this kind of language is not right. Telling somebody is dangerous. It's a dangerous threat to the nation. Imagine that kind of word. So let us see what they are talking about here. Atiku said on Tuesday that the language used against Obi, coupled with the ongoing detention of Mahdi Shehu, has sparked alarm over the state of democracy in Nigeria. Now, Atiku is talking about somebody called Mahdi Shehu. I don't know about the man specifically, but he never talked about Nnamdi Kanu, and he wants Ndi Igbo votes. That is why he's coming closer to Obi. So he never spoke about Nnamdi Kanu. There is no time Atiku Abubakar called on the presidency to release the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. And that is too bad for Atiku Abubakar. Okay? Allege Atiku Abubakar, the 2023 presidential candidate under the People Democratic Party, PDP, has expressed deep concern over the inflammatory remarks made by the All Progressive Congress APC spokesperson Felix Morka regarding Peter Obi, the Labour Party's candidate in the last general election. Atiku said on Tuesday that the language used against Obi, coupled with the ongoing detention of Mahdi Shehu, has sparked alarm over the state of democracy in Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu have been in prison for 4 years now, ladies and gentlemen. 4 good years. Atiku never talk about Nnamdi Kanu once again. They continue. Abubakar, in a statement on Tuesday, highlighted the seriousness of the situation. He said, the inflammatory remarks issued by the publicity secretary of the All Progressive Congress APC, Felix Morka, directed at Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the last general election, serve as a disturbing emblem of the current administration unsettling strategy in addressing opposition figures. This threat against Obi, coupled with the prolonged detention of Mahdi Shehu, a prominent voice of dissent, and others, signals a worrisome shift towards an authoritarian governance model, where the rights of opposition voices are being suffocated. The choice of words used by the AP spokesperson, particularly the ominous suggestion that Obi has crossed the line, reveals an alarming disdain for democratic principles. Such language, rooted in hostility, has no place in a free society where civil discourse and engagement should reign supreme. A true democracy thrives on the healthy exchange of ideas, where the criticism and contribution of opposition leaders like Peter Obi are seen as vital for the betterment of governance and the promotion of public accountability. It is not merely the right, but the solemn duty of a democratic government to listen attentively to the voice of each critic, to engage in a meaningful dialogue, and to allow space for the articulation of alternative viewpoints. Instead, we are faced with a chilling threat that suggests Obi must be ready for whatever comes his way. What exactly does Mr. Morka imply by this? It is imperative that the ruling party provide clarity in this disturbing insinuation. Equally troubling is the crude and disparaging manner in what the APC spokesperson has framed Peter Obi's call for constructive engagement, likening them to a lawless Wild West scenario. Such reckless and derogatory expression cannot be tolerated, and it is incumbent upon the APC to issue a formal apology to Obi and the Nigerian people for such disgraceful language. The case of Malam Shehu languishing in detention without any clear implementation for his continuous imprisonment adds to the growing concern about the erosion of freedom in Nigeria. If there is anyone who has truly crossed the line, it is the Tinubu administration, who continuous vilification of opposition figures as mere irritant to be crushed is a dangerous precedent. It is now time for all men and women of goodwill to intervene, urging the BAT government to recalibrate its approach to dealing with dissent and opposition. The time has come to put an end to this stifling of voices that are crucial to the health of any functioning democracy. Finally, he urged all Nigerians, particularly those who value democracy, to intervene and call on the government to reconsider its approach to handling dissent. Ladies and gentlemen, this is for Atiku and the APC and PDP people, and also Peter Obi. Lastly, don't forget, this news is coming from Sahara Reporters, ladies and gentlemen. We now know that the Prime Minister of Canada, which is Justin Trudeau, is resigning or has resigned